politics taking place in the state of Bihar, and believe you me, there is a sizable chunk of it. With what we are being told right now, massive suspense building over on where Nitish Kumar and the JDU will move next. What we have been given to understand, hectic parleys on in both JDU and the RJD camp. Key RJD meet right now at Rabri Devi's residence. JDU's top leaders are also meeting Nitish Kumar. BJP LOP in Bihar, Vijay Sinha, has now been summoned to Delhi. Home Minister Amit Shah being apprised of the entire Bihar political crisis. I want to immediately cut across to our reporters, Himanshu as well as Rohit Singh, who are both joining us live. Himanshu, coming to you next, but Rohit, to bring you in, get us up to speed with all that is going on in the state of Bihar. It's a political chessboard of sorts where Nitish plotting his move and then the RJD trying to counter it. Who comes first is the big question, isn't it?
Well, Preeti, now it looks certain that the next 48 hours extremely crucial for the Bihar government, especially the Mahagatbandhan and Bihar politics. Because see, today there was hectic meetings that took place both at Nitish Kumar's residence as well as Rabri Devi's residence. But now we believe that just because tomorrow it's Republic Day celebration that is going to take place, so not much political activity expected from here on till tomorrow. But next 48 hours, as we are telling, very crucial, because it appears now that the alliance, that's the Mahagatbandhan alliance, has reached a point of no return. That means the difference between Nitish Kumar and Lalu Prasad. After those series of posts by Rohini Acharya, it seems that Nitish Kumar is extremely miffed, and it was like a final nail in the coffin. And in the next 48 hours, it could well be decided whether Nitish Kumar will quit RJD or not, whether he will return back to the NDA, or whether the third option, what we are saying is that he can dissolve the assembly. So all that are possibilities that will uncover in the next 48 hours. But yes, this difference between RJD and JDU, now it's very much out in the open. And today, from the RJD side, what we are learning is that Shivanand Tiwari, the senior leader, tried to damage control, calling Nitish Kumar as the leader of the Mahagatbandhan, under whose leadership they will fight elections against BJP in the Lok Sabha. But I think the damage has already been done, and it's just about matters of about 1 or 2 days that Nitish Kumar could take the final call on snapping ties with the RJD and then taking his next political move.
You know, before I cut across to Himanshu, Rohit, one quick question again. If he dissolves the assembly, that would mean, in all probabilities, elections for Bihar will take place alongside Lok Sabha elections. But the second question, in midst of all of this, is there also what is going on behind the scenes with the RJD? Are they trying to cobble up numbers to maybe stake claim before any move is made by Nitish Kumar?
Iti, let me answer your second question first. As far as the number game is concerned, RJD plus Congress plus left, and we are talking about without JDU, they have 115 right now. So they need another 7 to 8 to reach to that magical figure of 122. So they are well short of the majority mark. But what we are learning that they are in touch with few of the floating legislators. We will not like to take their names right now, but there are at least 6 legislators which are in a floating condition. And if they also come with RJD, then that number goes up to 120. Still too short of the majority mark. So Nitish Kumar knows that Lalu Prasad is trying to cobble up numbers. Calculation is going on. And just to avoid anything that could hamper him, Nitish Kumar could choose the option of dissolving the assembly. And as far as Nitish Kumar's re-entry into NDA is concerned, I think in NDA he can be taken back. He can re-enter NDA, but BJP is
Rohit, let's find that out. Right.
That
Rohit, let's bring in Himanshu and pose that question to him. Himanshu, at one end, ये बात तो तय है कि अब जो गठबंधन है बिहार का जेडीयू और आरजेडी के बीच दिनों का ही गठबंधन है, दोनों कैंप अपनी रणनीति लगा रहे हैं. इसमें भाजपा का क्या रोल है, भाजपा क्या कर रही है? क्योंकि सुनने में ये भी आया है कि नीतीश कुमार की कंडीशन है कि अगर असेंबली डिसॉल्व होती है और अगर एनडीए के साथ वो वापस आते हैं, जो लोकसभा के साथ अगर चुनाव होते हैं तो सीएम वही होंगे, क्या ये कंडीशन मंजूर है बीजेपी को?
देखिए, मुझे नहीं लगता कि बीजेपी ये कंडीशन मंजूर करेगी कि असेंबली को डिसॉल्व किया जाए और उसके बाद जो फ्रेश इलेक्शन हो, प्रीति, और उस फ्रेश इलेक्शन के अंदर जो है वो नीतीश कुमार को मुख्यमंत्री के तौर पर पेश किया जाए। तो उससे बेहतर कंडीशन तो यही होगी कि नीतीश कुमार आए और वो मुख्यमंत्री बन जाए। इसीलिए डिसॉल्व वाला कहानी थोड़ा सा मुझे लगता है अभी उस पर सस्पेंस है और सस्पेंस क्लियर होगा। सही बात है, नेक्स्ट 48 आवर्स के अंदर। लेकिन इतना जरूर है कि नीतीश कुमार जरूर चाहेंगे कि मुख्यमंत्री वही बने, और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की कोशिश है कि नीतीश कुमार की जगह जो है भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कोई चेहरा वो मुख्यमंत्री बन जाए। जो सपना भारतीय जनता पार्टी का बहुत लंबे समय से, ये कहें कि कई दशकों से है। नीतीश कुमार के पास बहुमत तो नहीं है, लेकिन वो उनके पास मुख्यमंत्री पद की जो चाबी है वो जरूर है। और ऐसी चाबी है कि अगर वो आरजेडी के साथ है तो मुख्यमंत्री है, अगर वो बीजेपी के साथ जाना चाहे तो भी मुख्यमंत्री है। बीजेपी इस चीज को बहुत भली भांति समझती है। और अगर ये सब कुछ हो रहा है तो लोकसभा चुनाव में क्योंकि भारतीय जनता पार्टी को इस बात के फिलर्स हैं कि महागठबंधन जो है, इंडिया ब्लॉक जो है, वो ज्यादा मजबूत है जमीन पर। अगर चुनाव में गए तो नुकसान भारतीय जनता पार्टी को होगा। और इसीलिए अगर नीतीश कुमार को लाया जाए तो वो बिहार के अंदर जो पुराना एक 19 का रिकॉर्ड है, उसी रिकॉर्ड को कायम रख सकते हैं, यानी कि 40 में से 39 लोकसभा सीटें। नीतीश कुमार अगर दोबारा मुख्यमंत्री के पद के दावेदार बनते हैं विधानसभा भंग होने पे, तो उसको लेकर मुझे लगता है कि वो नहीं चाहेंगे कि इस तरीके की कंडीशन हो। क्योंकि पिछली बार जब 2020 में ये चुनाव हुए थे, चिराग पासवान एनडीए छोड़ के गए और उन्होंने अपने सारे उम्मीदवार जो है वो जेडीयू के खिलाफ उतारे थे और उससे जेडीयू को भारी नुकसान हुआ था। उपेंद्र कुशवाहा भी अलग थे। तो ऐसे में अगर नीतीश कुमार आते हैं, सीटों को शेयरिंग को लेकर, यहाँ पे चिराग पासवान भी है, उपेंद्र कुशवाहा भी है, जीतनराम मांझी है, पशुपति पारस हैं, 4 छोटे दल हैं, उनका सीट एडजस्टमेंट कैसे होगा, ये एक बड़ा सवाल है। कौन किसको कैसे एडजस्ट करेगा? तो कहीं ना कहीं नीतीश कुमार ये नहीं चाहेंगे कि चिराग पासवान एनडीए में रहे, उपेंद्र कुशवाहा रहे या जीतनराम मांझी रहे। तो अगर ऐसा, अभी मैंने कहा ना 48 घंटे में साफ हो जाएगा।
तो मतलब संडे तक थोड़ा पिक्चर, संडे मंडे तक पिक्चर क्लियर होगी, संडे मंडे तक पिक्चर क्लियर होगी हिमांशु?
2 दिन का समय लगेगा पिक्चर क्लियर होने में। लेकिन विजय चौधरी जो बड़े करीबी है नीतीश कुमार के, उन्होंने भी बयान दिया है कि सरकार में सब कुछ ठीक है। केसी त्यागी बोल रहे हैं, लेकिन नीतीश कुमार के मन में क्या है ये कोई नहीं जानता है। फैसला नीतीश कुमार को लेना है और नीतीश कुमार के साथ ही पार्टी खड़ी है। जब ललन सिंह को पार्टी के अध्यक्ष पद से हटाया गया था तो यही कहा गया था कि नीतीश कुमार ने जो फैसला लिया है पूरी पार्टी उनके साथ है और नीतीश कुमार जहां जाएंगे पार्टी उन्हीं के साथ जाएगी।
जी, पर यहाँ पर थोड़ा उल्टा भी हो रहा है ना, जो चाहे उसमें रोहित ऐड कर सकते हैं कि रोहित के जो एमपीज हैं जेडीयू के, वो शायद भाजपा की ओर निकलना चाह रहे हैं, तो नीतीश कुमार थोड़े विश्वास उससे भी हैं। करेक्ट रोहित?
Well, absolutely. See, most of the JDU MPs, Preeti, in 2019, out of the 16, most of them had defeated RJD candidate, and then they became members of parliament. So it is very much certain that there is a tussle of seat sharing between JDU and RJD, because now JDU and RJD are together at this point of time when I'm talking. So there is a difference of seat sharing that is going to take place, because suppose at one place there is a JDU MP, now RJD is putting staking claim to that seat. So there is a difference, and that is why several JDU MPs are also of the opinion that if they return back to the NDA, means with the BJP, then it will be a safer option, and they will be able to retain their seats also. They will be getting their tickets also, and they can retain their seats also.
So that's one of the main reasons that it
seems to be a most viable option.
Viable option, and because these MPs want to move towards the BJP, Nitish Kumar really doesn't have much choice, because he's also on the verge of his party splitting otherwise. So lots of conundrums between a larger conundrum. Appreciate both gentlemen, Himanshu as well as Rohit, for joining us. Thank you. We're going to now cut across to the other picture, because whichever way you might look at it, this might be a micro example of a macro picture of what the India Alliance is, and this is of course the micro Gathbandhan of that. But the fact is that the India Alliance is fraying at the edges whichever way you look at it. But on the other side, what you see is the Modi juggernaut rolling. The campaign has already started for the Bharatiya Janata Party viewers. They released their theme song today along with the first roadshow of the Prime Minister declaring the game's open. The elections are on for the Bharatiya Janata Party.
हमारा प्रयास है कि कोई भी लाभार्थी सरकार की योजना से वंचित न रहे। इसके लिए मोदी की गारंटी वाली गाड़ी गांव-गांव आ रही है। यूपी में भी लाखों लोग इस गारंटी वाली गाड़ी से जुड़े हैं। भाइयों और बहनों, मोदी की गारंटी है कि जल्द से जल्द देश के हर नागरिक को उसके लिए बनी सरकारी योजना का लाभ मिले। आज देश मोदी की गारंटी को गारंटी पूरा होने की गारंटी मानता है, क्योंकि हमारी सरकार जो कहती है वो करके दिखाती है।
All right, let's cut across to our political panelists this evening. Rohan Gupta joining me from the Congress, as well as Guru Prakash Paswan from the Bharatiya Janata Party. But Rohan Gupta, you do see the picture very clearly, don't you? Because here you have a well-oiled machinery which is already in election gear. They've taken out their first rally. This is their theme song. This is their narrative. On the other hand, the news that we just broke earlier on, Rohan, practically signifies the India alliance fraying at the edges.
See, I don't think so, Preeti. As far as, first of all, I'd like to answer on behalf of Congress Party. Congress Party has already appointed Lok Sabha in charges, the parliament in charges in all the constituencies across India. There are talks going on with the India parties. Obviously, each party has right to fight for their own share and increase their share. That is the, I think, democratic process. I don't see any issue in that. And very shortly, you will see that we'll be able to seal the seat sharing process across India. And our campaign also is going to launch very soon. So I think just wait and watch. The core issues of the people, whatever hype you do, whatever macroeconomics you try, show and take away the narrative. But the real issues, we have seen when Mr. Vajpayee was there and India Shining campaign was launched, the same kind of atmosphere was being tried to be created. But the grassroots issues, that time also Congress ensured that the grassroots issues of poverty or employment or price rise, all these issues, if we are successful in raising these issues at grassroots level, I think we'll be successful. And I don't have any doubt
Rohan
on that.
Gupta, you can talk about your own party, but it's not your own party, It's an alliance in question. And with the news that we just broke on the top of the bulletin, practically signifies where the alliance lies. But, Guru Prakash Paswan, I would reckon you'd be looking at things especially taking place in Bihar, Bengal, with I told you so moment now.
No, Preeti, certainly I think as an active opposition party in Bihar, we are closely and keenly following the political developments in Bihar as well. But one thing that we have to keep in mind that Mr. Nitish Kumar has been definitely very instrumental in imagining the idea of India Alliance. As far as I remember, the first meeting of this imaginary grand alliance of the opposition parties, it happened in Patna. And Mr. Nitish Kumar was the first chief minister to moot this idea. And today the political developments are suggesting something which is really interesting. News just came from the neighboring state of West Bengal. Only yesterday on your channel, we saw that how Mamata Banerjee ji has announced that they are not going to have any political arrangement with the Congress party. Similar observations are being made with respect to Congress party in Punjab by the Aam Aadmi party. Similar observations I saw in Haryana as well. So I think all is definitely not well with the India alliance. See, Preeti, one thing is absolutely clear that on the one hand, people of India can see through that NDA, Prime Minister Modi is offering last 9 years of report card, the vision for the next 25 years. But on the other hand, the India alliance is just the lust for power. And there is no other glue, no positive, no constructive agenda. What is your vision? People from among the India alliance, you had Mr. The JDU MP, ex-JDU MP, Mr. K.C. Tyagi pointing out reservations against the India alliance. You had other people who have said that there is no
Guru
joint
Prakash
secretary.
Paswan, Dr. Paswan, I'm going to stop you there because you named Mr. K.C. Tyagi. He's just speaking to the press, and I'm going to come back to the both of you and what he said, because suddenly now it seems that the JDU believes that everything is well with the India alliance. Let's listen into K.C. Tyagi 10 seconds back with the panelists.
इंडिया गठबंधन सलामत है।
आप कह रहे हैं कि इंडिया गठबंधन में कोई आंच
नहीं है। आंच जो है पश्चिमी बंगाल में है और पंजाब में है। इंडिया गठबंधन सलामत है।
आप कह रहे हैं कि इंडिया गठबंधन में कोई आंच
नहीं है। आंच जो है पश्चिमी बंगाल में है और पंजाब में है।
From there, India Gadbandhan Salamat hai. You said K.C. Tyagi had reservations, no reservations. But yes, he did point out, Rohan Gupta, the sheer fact that the problem is in West Bengal and in Punjab, but not in Bihar.
So I think when Mr. K.C. Tyagi talks, he's speaking about Bihar. And he himself has told that there is no issue. And one more point, Preeti, I would like to raise here. See, whenever I have come to your debate, all the time BJP spokesperson tell that BJP is strong enough, they don't want any other parties. Then why are they welcoming other parties or giving invitation to other parties? If they have so much trust on Mr. Modi and his government's work, why are they after other parties and showing that our doors are open for other parties? It shows what is the reality on ground situation, obviously. And that's why when India Gadbandhan, which is very, very strong in the states of Bihar or West Bengal, or for that matter, Maharashtra, which are according to me, are the key swing states in these current elections. I think that's why BJP is jittery, and these things, the games, the tactics BJP will apply. Sam, dam, dand, wait. There is nothing wrong in that. That is BJP's philosophy. But at the end of the day, when I'm talking on behalf of India Alliance, we are going strong. There can be small hiccups, there can be media statements, but none of the party has said that we are out of India bloc. They are trying to bargain, they are trying to raise their voice. And at the end of the day, I am sure that we will be working together.
All right. Okay, Dr. Paswan, I'm going to come to you for a closing comment there because, we've had some bit of breaking news, but pulling you into this conversation, there's a fact, of what Rohan Gupta pointed out, that if you can do it alone, till now, you had somebody like a Nitish Kumar who was a pariah. You made it very clear that the doors for him are always shut. And suddenly, the last time around, you spoke to the Home Minister and he says, agar koi prastav aata hai, to dekhenge.
No. See, Preeti, I think you have been following Indian politics for a pretty long time, and politics is a game of possibilities. But I was listening to my friend from the Congress party, and you have to understand that alliance or Gadbandhan is akin to a dharma. And you would very well remember that it was Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji who ran alliance of political parties who have been diametrically opposite to each other. We represent that tradition. वो अटल जी जो गठबंधन को धर्म का दर्जा देते थे, you would very well remember a Farooq Abdullah, a Mamta Didi, a DMK in that alliance as well. So we have never been against this idea, but at the same time, and what Mr. Gupta is saying, small hiccups, I think a chief minister of Bihar, a chief minister of Punjab, a chief minister of West Bengal, if they are making some strong reservation, that is definitely not small hiccups, but that is existential crisis. अस्तित्व का संकट खड़ा हो रहा है इंडिया अलायंस के सामने, and I think it's time for India Alliance to do some soul searching and do some collective introspection before commenting on NDA.
All right. Okay. With that, I'm going to end this debate. I appreciate both of you for joining us. Apologies, we had a bit of news break, but a lot of political development taking place. Is all well where Bihar is concerned? Contrary to what most leaders might suggest, not, because there's so much happening behind the scenes, viewers. The next 48 hours, you'd want to watch out on what happens in the state of Bihar.